Um, Let me check if there's someone or how many are there. Nixolias, Talibur, Tatauna, Champion Medal. Okay. I don't see... Oh, wait. We go away from the server again. There seems to be an update to the plugin. And I tell you what's gonna happen now. I bet now I can't join the server that easily or something like that. We will see. No, it works. Ah, P stands for public. Ah, here we go. I mean, we make a try here. Let's see how close it is to the real map. Oh yeah, oof. It's way more ugly, I can tell. But this is way lower. Here just jump out like this. Upsala. Gonna respawn this. That's actually not that simple. It's actually easier to do the barrel roll. Ah, no, it's fine. It's fine. So let's see. How does it continue? Ah yeah, it's really, really easy. You're overjumping now everything, of course. Ah, here we have also much more space. Everything's wider. Oops! Okay. No ice block here. I mean, how can you fail this, no? This part. I almost failed that. So. How did I jump so far now here? No. There's no water here. And there's no gap on the outside here, so you'd only make the jump and that's fine. And you cannot fall down this pipe and there are 3 pipes mixed into each other. This here can still go wrong. Now I'm curious to see. Aha, so that people don't flip over. So this might be still interesting. I go with that really bad speed, let's see. Yeah, that bad speed is enough actually. Here's also, this hole is also gone. This gap here is gone. There's a bit of ugly block mix in there. This is also a wider block to land on. Oh. I see. But it was only on one side now, no? Okay, here still need to go a bit slow. He's going down the stairs there, interesting. But you can also just drop here. I think that this is easier if I slow the car down good enough and not hit the booster. I'm hitting the booster. This is slightly concerning, but you can of course always come back through the booster, so that's not an issue. It is also much wider. Let's have a look for this jump here. This jump is always a bit tight. Here I would need to see. Ah, okay. I mean, yeah, you have, compared to the normal, you have now much more space to come from the bottom of this block here. And you can just jump as far left as possible because there is not this pole in the way that you could hit. So here's also a lot of space. I mean, to be honest, most of that should be actually doable. But yeah, what do I know? So now I have no idea what's coming up here. How is this part made now? You cannot do this wobble. There's just... yeah, okay. Huge platform again. It is a bit ugly. It feels like someone like Virtual had the idea for more content, you know, that this would be a great idea, and then they quickly built this map. That's how it feels a little bit, to be honest. It's not very beautiful the way it's done. Yeah? If you just add like a big square block in order to make it easier, I don't know. Okay, where's my black beam that I want to have grip on? The ice slide in Margie's floor might still be the biggest issue for most players, to be honest. So I can see that this might still be close here. I don't even know if I jump any further now. So what is this in front of me? Also here, this might be a problem for many, because I thought that there would be a wall here, but I don't know what this is. This is just a way back, I guess. I thought there would be a wall, because this is still something you need to understand, how you have to drive this. So here this might be the point where people still struggle heavily. Oh, this flat. Okay. There was no speed for this jump. Holy moly, this was much more difficult, I had the feeling. Couldn't overjump it that much now. Do I have to do the... I will try. Yeah, you don't have to do it. And you land directly on dirt here. You can also just land on that platform and get speed from there to make this jump here. Also there are so many safe ways to do this. There's basically no difficulty at all. I at least don't really see how you can fail most of these parts. Also where can you fall down? Apart from this one section. Ah, now we go into this here. Aua! I was already afraid on the normal map always that they glitch through something. Yeah, you have way more space to the right, so you can get a good angle. No hole. Oh. I couldn't slow down, I was almost ripped. Okay. I need to see, normally we have now a jump transition, that is surely not there anymore, at least not that way. No, okay. Okay, here you don't need to jump, you can just drive. There are boosters. And they boost you up here, but how are they not in the way now? I think you can also do it without the boosters, but here I'm unsure now. Also, I mean, you can just go through these boosters. Probably you can make it just from here. Shall we try the booster line once? But I'm not sure. Let's see. Ah yeah. Perfect way. Interesting. And now... Oof, this is weird. This is different than usual. Interesting. I mean, let's let the call roll. How does it continue? Is here a window or not? There's maybe an unturtle pipe. I don't know. And then we have, of course, my favorite section. This here looks weird. I think that you don't want to flick out of this any bits, you just stay on the bottom here, I guess. I mean, you can drive this to the end now. Interesting. This transition here is still a bit shaky. I can easily see someone landing on the roof, but maybe this pipe is securing it. Okay. Ach, nur Eis hier, okay. I will just go. Ah, there is a fence on the outside, so you cannot fall down that easily. Here also a sign blocks off that you just go down there. Here you have a lot of space. There I wonder if you could just directly get there. No, probably not. And then we have the other difficult thing. There's still a hole though. There's still a hole. But it's a bit smaller. And Teddybird comes. I'm just going. I mean, we know where we have to drive in theory. Let's see if these things are the same as always. Okay, that was a bit weird, but okay. Ah, I cannot do my strat, or can I? Or maybe I still can. I can still easily do it. You cannot jump anymore into this, right? There's no ramp. So it immediately wants me to do this other strategy. Which is failable, to be honest. Which is failable. And we have a more outside. I mean, I will just drive. We have also more space here. Oh my god, there is extra booster, but yeah, there's a wall here, so it's fine. Wait, this is different. We don't need to jump over anything here. Ah, okay, only barely up. Only barely. I'm very interested to see how this continues here. Okay. No hole. Is here anything different? Ah, look at that. They added a nice little wall here. I didn't make usage of that. And now we have something new. The first new thing. You take speed and you jump. Yes! Lol. No, I don't think that I'm the second finisher just on the server. Scantia must have done it somewhere else then, I guess. So there was, if that was a fight between Talibert and myself, who is the first finisher, I would have just driven. I wouldn't have stopped and let him catch up. Yeah, also, what do I think, where are the most struggles for the players that, like for the variety streamers that never played any Trackmania? Where are the biggest struggles? I mean, okay, they have to first get this jump here. This is maybe a little bit, but I mean, it's not too tough. Like, this here looks very ugly in my opinion. Yeah, it's not so easy to get here. I need a setup still for this, but should be doable. But where are the really big issues to get through? Where are people still struggling? There's a lot of things. As I can see people falling down here. Even though you could fall down into this and still recover. Also you have to land that turtle. Or directly falling down here. This might still be a thing that happens. Yeah. So this is one part where I can see fails. I can see the ice slide being a problem. Now I see that here is something added. You cannot slide out and fall down. Maybe it is enough to start driving here on the black beam and go just straight. That could be enough speed now, then this part is free. If they still don't need to do an ice slide, it would be difficult, but like this. But yeah, exactly. Jump landing is also longer. Here's nothing that you can fail. Also here, like, it's not really something you can fail. So a bit of bad aiming can still make people fall down there in this jump. And here, naja, I mean the thing is, in my opinion, you can always do that so slow that it is pretty easy. You can take it so slow until you're really sure that you're straight. But I see in this staircase, for example, that I didn't take, who knows, maybe some people fall down. Here's plastic. In plastic you don't have that much control, people have to learn that the car has a bad brake and everything. But in theory you can also just straight jump down here. You can even take the booster. Actually you could take with good speed, also if you just go fully back on this block and you jump full speed, you will pass the booster in the air, so it doesn't give you a boost. And you can always go just backwards, but of course if you're too fast backwards, you bounce and you go forwards again. That's an So this jump here, you can line it up easily, but here I can still see people failing. Like with this blind jump here, maybe they fail it, but it is easy. Like you can drive now fully on the bottom, you just aim that you steer around this corner, and then you have to not worry anything. So this jump here, I mean you just have to avoid this red pillar with a slight tap. If they overreact with all the speed that they get and they make a strong tap to the left or right, I can see them failing. But it is just a small tap, and once they learn that, it's very simple, I think. This here is a jump that can be failed, because even though the landing area is bigger, this is not really the problem of the jump. The problem might be that they steer too early and get a slide, or that they are steering too late and don't make the corner. Like if they get this jump, also if they get a corner full speed, they would also automatically jump the normal way. No, there is basically no need of this platform. Either you get this turn full speed and then you don't need the platform, or you don't get at full speed, and then I think you won't even make it. But I don't know. I don't know how it is if you get some slide here, maybe then it actually makes a difference. But yeah, I can still see people failing there, and I can still see people failing this thing. This exit here. This can be failed. Also this here can be failed. It is not too difficult though. But you have to know where you jump off. You don't have to watch out that you are too high anymore, so you can rather go a bit higher. And then it's fine. But such a simple turnaround that the pro players do here in this quarter pipe, that might be already a struggle. It might be that people are very afraid to do this kind of turnaround, like how much does the car steer here? And they rather go backwards, up here, and then have a bit less speed, so yeah, who knows. Maybe that's... I found this here really weird, because you have dirt in the inside, and I couldn't go as tight as usual, but then however we have this huge platform here, so the jump is really not far. But yeah, I don't know. This here is in theory easy. You can also take it now full speed, just into this wall, and it works. No? I don't know if you can be too fast though and fall down there. This here could be something that people fail if they don't align that slow like I do, then yeah. And this here. Like this floor actually can still, like because you have this weird tire physics with wet and icy, and you need to know which speed you have to take here. Too slow, you don't make it. Too fast, and you struggle to get your car slowed down. So things like this might be a problem. Here we also have like still this ice slide, even though I could see that you can just go straight up probably like this. Then however the most difficult section is I think this. Because if you don't know how to steer, there is nothing easier than in the normal map. I don't see anything any easier than in the normal track in this part. You have to still know what you need to do in this section to slow the car down. And it only works, here comes my PB, if you land sideways and press nothing. But you have to figure that out first. Otherwise you will always overshoot, so this was really the part where I expected a wall. But there isn't. We have here some really sick, I don't know, safe way? If I would have slid out the bobsleigh, I would have landed here and could have then just go down with these pipes onto this pipe and then back to this section. So it wasn't really possible to fall down there. And yeah, here I was missing speed somehow. I didn't jump that far already there, so I don't know why. What is this actually? Someone had a really sick plastic bounce on this block to get up. It was a, like Lufok was a clip, a pretty cool clip. So here people can fall down if they don't take it that safe as I do. And people, if they don't know how you can do it really safe. Here I think you can just jump straight against the wall, then you back off and you just jump straight again. Like there is no difficulty at all, you don't need to do anything there. And here everything is protected. I don't know if this jump here is easier or not. I think it is easier, but I don't know what exactly is changed. Yeah, this is all pretty simple. And yeah, this jump here is still a bit weird, no? But you have now a lot more room to the right, which means you can get a much better angle to the left. But this will still... Also people will still fail here, for sure. And there's still this platform underneath you to fall down to. But that can of course fail. Being too far right, you can fall. Also this is still a section where I see people fail. And then of course this jump here, I mean it is pretty simple, but you still have to hit these two boosters. Yeah. And here you could also go on this block, no, and then jump down, or you do the direct, whatever you do. I wasn't sure what exactly is the plan. But yeah, it's a bit blind, this jump, but not too blind. That you have to take speed from here to make this jump. They should learn that pretty easy. And yeah, I see people landing on their roof here, for sure. That's an issue. That easily happens. What, however, you can do now is you can just jump onto this platform, then accelerate from here. But still you have to know what you need to do. Ah, look at that. This pipe is maybe for this reason. Also you can jump out of the tunnel, land on the platform, go to here, then go up like this, and then steer against this pipe. Then you cannot land on your... But I didn't even realize it myself. Like, it's a bit hidden like this. As here I can still see problems. And here, okay, so what the question is, what can go wrong? Like, I was even landing on my tires here. I planned actually to just stay on the wall until the end and then just into the quarter pipe. But I was sliding down early, but I'm still going onto my tires. Like, what can even happen that you don't make this? Like, anything you do works. Pretty much. I think that even if you are really slow and you're already on the bottom here, the ramp will get you over this, and then you get to here and then it's over, but it goes downhill to here, the car slides down again, and this wall turns you around and then you're on your tires. And you can just try again. Also, don't even see how you fail there. I can see people failing this jump, even though it's a very simple one. But jumping against the tree or avoiding the tree too far left and falling down here. This is something I can see. Here's actually nothing. Just jump to the left, that you don't jump enough to the left and hit this wall here, or I don't know if someone actually gets into this edge. I mean, there is a lot you can do to prevent. Yeah, here I still see people failing. With this hole. I don't know. I still see people failing with this hole. But not necessarily. And yeah, I see people failing this quarter pipe jump. You have to know that you can go super slow. Then it's of course easy. Here, I was releasing, I was not full speeding. But probably, yeah, no. Yeah, the thing is that on the real track, I'm going for the certain speed from the bottom here. And the block ends there on the one side and I jump off there. And here I realize, oh god, it continues. So I'm probably way too fast now. And that's why I had to release. But then I immediately made it with that. But my setup doesn't work. And that means that non-setup does work here. Here, the no slide might be difficult. But if you fall down here, then you always hit these and go into the water pool again. You can still fall down the water pool, but to where? To this plastic, yeah. So, you cannot really fall down, yeah. Someone will maybe fall down here, I don't know. What I can see is failing this jump, hitting the forehead, and this actually leads a bit further down. And yeah, I mean here you just have to PF basically, it works. Here you can see people not making this. Now I don't know how much speed you need to get over this. You could maybe even land in a dead turtle on a plastic, but the dead turtle would go either towards the water or back here. I don't know. This is still a bit weird, this section. Still, I don't think that you can really fail it that much. One tough jump might be still this wall ride. People will be afraid of that. They will be afraid of that. You have to know what you need to aim for. And this is also something that people might fail, even with... Oh no, wait, they will not. There are walls literally everywhere. Okay, how do you want to fail it then? Yeah, there's one way to fail it though. If you full speed the whole thing, you jump really unsmooth against this ramp, I can see that this doesn't work then. that you don't make it up. But if you make it up, then nothing can go wrong. Here you have this kind of wall. I was almost turtling though, by jumping against it. And I was also not able to brake my car. I was almost going into the booster. With that, people can fail. So this is still a bit shaky maybe. And here, people have to know that they have to go super slow. Also people will not make this last jump immediately. That is not gonna happen. But then again, here's an extra water pool for everyone. And they can just go down this grass, this snow, and then they're back there. So this water pool helps out a lot again to yeah, have another shot. Yeah, and the finish. I have to know, of course, how you approach it. The finish is quite far. Yeah, it's quite far. You have to know that you need to go this way around and then jump. Yeah.